Y'all already know the deal, but for the new watchers, sorry for my fire alarm. I changed the battery, don't know why it's still doing it, but I changed the battery, don't know why it's still beeping, but it's whatever. It's gonna do what it wants to do.
Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust down and pick that shit up. Bust it open and pick that shit up. Bust it open and pick that shit up. Hey yo, I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana.
Okay, so to start off any wig application, you're gonna need to do either the ball cap method or just put the wig cap on. So I'm gonna use this wig cap. It really doesn't matter which wig cap you use. So I don't use makeup, I use lace tint spray. So as you see in my other videos, this is the spray I use, and this is the shade light warm brown, but they have brighter and darker colors, so you can get this at your beauty supply store or on Amazon, period. So since I don't use makeup, I just spray the cap just so it can match what I'm gonna spray on the lace. So, okay, so my hair, behold, my hair is already braided back. So I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna take this wig cap off. So my hair is already in braids. I just do a couple back, about 6 braids just going back, and then this is what the back looks like. Don't worry about it. Next install, I'm refreshing these braids. Now, I personally don't like doing the ball cap method, but I know it's a very popular method and a lot of people like to do it, so I'll be doing it for this video. The key to a flawless install is your foundation, which are your braids. So you want to make sure your hair is as flat as possible. If you don't know how to braid it, you can just slick it back. Just make sure it's flat so you know your wig won't be lumpy and humpy and stuff. You know what I mean? Okay. Got to be spray. The infamous got to be spray. I need some scissors, period. So this is hard for me to do on camera because I need my glasses to see, so I might put them back on because I am that blind. So this wig cap is kind of small for me, not gonna lie. I have a really big head, so when I get small wig caps like this, I just double them up like this, just so it won't pop off when I do the ball cap method. And we're just gonna cut 2 little holes, as you've probably seen. So now you're gonna get the freeze spray and you're just gonna spray. What the heck? You're gonna spray all over your hairline from right here to here, and then I always go like right here just so it can stick to my head. Listen, my channel is big head girl friendly. Whenever you feel like you got a good amount on, you can go in with your blow dryer. I'll always go back and forth from cool and hot because my cool button is back here. It's a little cheap blow dryer, so the cool button is back here, and I just like press it. So whenever you see me press it, it's just me going back and forth from cool to hot, cool to hot. I don't know why I do that. I feel like it works for me, but you can use cool heat or warm. So yeah. Okay, so make sure it's dry because you do not want to do all this work, cut it, and then it just rumbles up. It's happened to me before, but if it happens to you, it's okay. You can just redo it. Okay, so for this part, it's easy. You just cut up. So just don't cut. Oh, I hope this don't pop off. So my hairline, so you can see where your hairline is. So my hairline, it'll focus, there you go. So my hairline is right here, right? My hairline goes like that, you know, and down. as you can see. So I'm gonna do about like this much away from my hairline. So I'm gonna cut like right, like a half an inch, like a centimeter. So as you see, this happens to me a lot. Your ear tabs don't lay down. You don't have to redo the whole thing. I'm gonna show you how you can just go finesse it. So as long as it's right, like staying on right here, you should be fine. I don't focus too much on melting this part more into my skin because it gives the same look. So you don't have to waste your time going back over it with spray. You could just leave it after you cut it, even if it's lifting up like that a little, like you see right here. That's completely fine. It's fine. You don't really have to do all that extra melting. I promise you, you don't. So for my wig beginners, I'd say you should really invest in a canvas head like this. That's your size. This is my size, 24 inches. Y'all thought I was playing when I said I had a big head. I have a humongous head. So this is my wig canvas head. It's for like $25, $25-$30 on Amazon. It comes with a tripod stand and it just makes everything easier. I get a hot comb. You don't need to have a hot comb, but I feel like just the hot comb makes everything easier. Just push the hairline back. This is what the wig looks like on the inside. So it was a 13 by 6 frontal, and then yeah, so I sewed on an elastic band. If you're a beginner, I think this will make it easier for you and you will feel more comfortable wearing the wig because you'll feel more secure with the elastic band on. Also, let me show you what the back of the wig cap looks like because a lot of people want to know what the back looks like. Let me hide my kitchen. Ow! So this is what the back looks like. You literally just leave it hanging. This is how you put the wig on. So you take this with your frontal facing your forehead, and then you take the band and then you put it on like that. You flip it back, and this is what the back of the wig looks like on. It's just like a cap. You don't glue it down or anything. And then you just flip it up like this. I forgot to put lace tint on. You always want to put lace tint or makeup. I prefer lace tint because I feel like it's just easier than makeup. So you just, you know, get your little, it's like a little spray paint. Just tint the lace. So I have like, my forehead is not big at all, but it's not too small. I have a pretty standard size forehead. So for my girls with big foreheads, of course, you could choose which forehead size you want. For my girls with low hairlines, it's gonna be kind of harder for you because you don't want, you know, you don't want it to be touching your eyebrows like this because that's not attractive. So I would just go look at an install for low hairline. Make sure it's lining up your ears again because you don't want, so this is a reinstall, so you don't want to like push it too much to the left and it's not even on the right. So you just want to line that up again. Okay, get your alcohol, wipe your hairline where you're going to be applying the glue just to get all of that dirt and oils off so your glue can stick. So I'm going to be using Ericka J's glue, Hold Me Down glue. So what I like to do is put the glue and make it kind of go half and half with the cap and with my hair. Okay, so I like to go in with one section at a time. So I do the middle part and then I brush it widely. So as you can see, some of it's on the cap and some of it's on my skin. So you're gonna spread it out like that. I'm gonna go in and do my sides So I always do my ear tabs last. So I only do the outside and then I do the ear tabs by itself. So this glue clears pretty fast. I don't like Ghost Bond just for the fact that it doesn't really clear that fast, and I just think it's like a mediocre glue. But this glue is also pricey and Ghost Bond's expensive. I mean this glue is pretty pricey and it's small, and Ghost Bond is more affordable. So I understand if you want to use Ghost Bond works. I just don't like how long it takes to dry. So yeah, so it's pretty much clear. I'm gonna go in with another coat. It's clear. I'm going with my third coat. But I kind of go more spaced out on like the third coat, and this is gonna be my last coat because you know this glue really holds well, so you don't really need that much. Okay, so she's pretty much clear. So we finna put her on. Now this is gonna be hard for me to film because I can't see, but I'm gonna make it work for y'all. So we're gonna go over it, of course. Major key with wig install. Make sure your glue is clear. I didn't do the ear tabs yet. I'm gonna do that last. And I have nails. Whenever I have nails, I just press it in with my nails. If you don't have acrylics on, you can just use a comb. So and with reinstalling, it could be kind of hard because you know your baby hairs could get in the way. We're gonna get our blow dryer and do that and press this in to get it melted. So let's go. What she's giving. So far so good. Now it's time to do your edges. So I know what it's like seeing everybody use mousse to do your edges and stuff, and you not knowing how to do it. That was me. I use edge control, and you know, now I like to use I can use mousse all by itself. But for beginners, if you're having trouble with mousse, don't be afraid to use a little bit of edge control mixed in with the mousse until you get the hang of mousse, and then you'll just start using mousse naturally. For today is Nairobi, of course, one of my favorite mousse to use. And you know, you want to make sure you use alcohol-free mousse. I can't stress this enough. If you're having problems with your lace lifting because you're using a lot of body mousse, using this mousse, that mousse, it's because it has alcohol in it, and you use alcohol to take your wig off. So of course when you use alcohol mousse, it's gonna start lifting. So use alcohol free. So since this is a reinstall, your edges should already be cut for you, which is great. So you're gonna get your edge brush and then some edge control. I'm gonna brush my edges down. I try not to do too much maintenance to the frontal because I don't want it to last me as long, because I'm not ready to spend another $150 on a frontal, period. I have more edges on this side than this side, but it's okay. So we're gonna get the mousse and we're gonna put it on like that. Don't be scared to use a lot. And then you're gonna do what you do. You're gonna swoop that. You're gonna swoop it. Edges on frontals is hard. Like, people make it seem easy. It really just takes practice. You can be good at doing edges on your natural hair and suck doing it on the frontal. Okay. You can get a tiny bit of edge control because I like my edges more fluffy. So I try not to use too much edge control, but just get a little bit just so it can stay and it can just help you with doing your edges. I'm still not the best at doing edges, so I'm gonna go in with the She Is Bomb wax stick, and I'm gonna just go over this before I lay this down. This is bomb. It really is bomb. I like this better than Carrot Care, and this is more affordable than Carrot Care too. So, and it's black owned, I believe. So I'm just gonna press this back. I know it's kind of looking crazy right now. We'll fix that after. So I lay it down with an elastic band. I find this to be the most effective way for me to get a really good melt, other than just a scarf, because it's stretchy and it stays tight. So we're gonna lay this down. Lay this down. Make sure it gets to your ear tabs. And I'm gonna leave this on for about 10 to 15 minutes. Okay guys, so it's been about probably like 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. So we're gonna take her off. I'm gonna put my glasses on. So as you see, I have more hair right here than right here. Fix that. So let me get a mirror. You see how melted she's looking? I'm gonna press this part. So, and another thing I want beginners to keep in mind is lace is not meant to be invisible, like, because it's material, it's fabric or whatever, it's materials. You're gonna see lace, but you can melt it to where you can't see it unless you're super close. So like from right here, you can't see the lace, but if I get super close, you can start to see the lace, you know? So yeah, so after I lay it down, I always go through and brush out my edges just so they can, you know, not be too perfect. Honestly, it's okay if your edges aren't perfect or even. I could never get even edges. She Is Bomb wax stick to, you know, mold this part down more. So yeah, this is how I reinstall my wigs. I get asked a lot on my TikTok how I, you know, install my wigs, how I reinstall it. This is the Babyliss Pro Flat Iron also, for those who are wondering. Yeah. I wish I was one of the YouTubers who could just you know, do a whole face of makeup at the end and just give you the full look. But I'm too lazy for all that, bro. I wish. I'm gonna get there one day. Not today, but one day. Giving very much scalp. I'm gonna give you a close-up just so you can see how lace looks in real life, you know. That's all for this video. I showed you today how to get melted, get that lace melted. Okay guys, so that's all for this video. If it helped you, if you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys.
Hey yo, I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana, and I'm still winning Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana, killing everybody beat. Thank you next, Ariana.